promoting you and what you do. This is OIC Studio Podcast. Interviews, discussions, live reading, music performances, and more. Here is your host, James Bryant.
Today we're sitting down with Steve Dotson. How are you today, Steve?
Hey, doing pretty good. How are you, Jim?
I'm doing well. Today we're going to be talking about illustrators and their illustrations. More specifically, the simple fact that me and you are both looking for illustrators, collaboratively speaking. I will let you first go and explain what it is you are looking for in an illustrator.
Okay. Yeah, this is a call for artists and illustrators. If you have experience illustrating, and maybe if you even have a collection of your own sketches, then point your ears in our direction. We're looking for illustrators, as Jim said. What I'm looking for specifically is more of a long-term relationship with an illustrator. I have a label known as Sketchbook Stories, and what I do is, even though I write and illustrate my own short stories, I actually look at the sketchbooks of artists. A lot of artists have these sketchbooks laying around of all these very unique and very interesting, sometimes even very surreal and thoughtful sketches that could be, rendered and made to look more like a finished product sometimes. But what I do with an artist's sketchbook is I look at them, I collect them in a folder, basically. What I do is I create a story that allows an artist to use their past content. And so what you have is either a graphic novel or illustrated collection of short stories where we have either one or several illustrators collaborate on a book written by myself and drawn by you. If you're interested in that sort of thing, we'll have our contact information in the body of the text. Jim?
Will there be anything specific as far as genre or style as it pertains to illustration?
Now, of course, with Sketchbook Stories, we're looking for someone with their own style, not simply somebody copying down comic book heroes or what have you. But James and I both write more of a dark or even gothic fiction horror style. But for myself, Steve Dotson here, it doesn't necessarily have to be gothic fiction.
If someone's interested, you guys can have a discussion and find out what best works for the two of you.
Exactly. It'll be a sort of correspondence that will take place over the course of several months. And, if I decide to use your batch of illustrations into a story, then we'll definitely have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much in the same boat. I'm looking for someone who has a good grasp of the dark and macabre and gothic in nature. I am willing to work with the illustrator in two different ways. One, as a volunteer, so this might appeal to students out there who are wanting to add to their portfolio for the career future opportunity. I am also willing to work in a way to where they work for free, but all the sales they get a portion of the sales, a bit of a tick for tack, as I call it. That's my little program I call tick for tack. Yeah, so if any of these ideas appeal to you, by all means look at the contact information in the description, and we can start a correspondence. You can start a correspondence with either myself or Steve Dotson, and maybe we can both get together and help collaborate and help each other out. Some of you may or may not know me and Steve are collaborating on my first book. He has provided some wonderful illustration, and so we're looking to find someone else who might want to contribute to this, what I hope to be an ongoing project of mine, book 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got plenty of material, that is for sure. So again, if any of these ideas sound of interest to you, please get a hold of us. We'll have our contact information in the description below. Thank you, and as always, remember to subscribe to OIC Studios, and we'll talk to you next time.
Can we help promote you and what you do? Get in touch with us. Look for our contact information in the description below.